Hi Gemini, welcome to your extended. Okay, so this fixed energy here to me is about one, money. Money's been a little up and down. Now we have Jupiter moving into Capricorn, and you have some decisions to make in terms of what's the ratio of saving to spending, the ratio that is being, the portion that is being saved. What are you doing with it? You know, it might be the right time. I would, if I were you, talk to a financial planner or look it up, watch some stuff about it, read some stuff about it, figure out some tips where you can not necessarily cut your finances, but where you can make smarter decisions with what you have. The Five of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune is a big dip to a high, a big low to high. That escalation and the speed with which it happens. By Aquarius season, you're feeling the full force of that Wheel of Fortune. By March, you are flying so high. So high. The Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune basically saying that regardless of what you think is going to happen, it'll be even more fulfilling than that. What are you going to do with that? And then March to April, you have this surge of money coming in. So in a lot of ways, already a 2020 reading, right? Starting with the star card there. Just look at how positive it is. And the only thing really that I see as any sort of a setback, and I don't think it's much of a setback, is that Two of Pentacles. Actually, not at all. You do need to reassess. You do need to plan differently. And this is the few weeks to do it. So don't wait to do it. Either sit down with yourself and take an actual look at your statements and see where you're just wasting money, or have a conversation with yourself where you decide that X amount of meals are going to be eaten at home, or whatever it is that's your particular vice. And Saturn, the Capricorn. Make those practical decisions, make a game plan, stick to it. And by the time we get to March, April, you are not only feeling emotionally satisfied, you're feeling very financially satisfied. And not just because you're making money. There's many elements to this. The Emperor is about freedom, independence, being your own boss, making your own decisions. The Star is about being able to do what you want, what you've always wanted. Your dream, your most desired thing. Now, was that a Nine of Cups relationship, or was that a Queen of Pentacles, bank account? Maybe it's both. And that brings me to my next point. Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords tells me something. You know what it tells me? It tells me that you think that you're allowed either or. That you can either have love or you can have money. That you can either have happiness or you can have success. And I don't think, unlike many things, right? You can either work and have success and be alone, or with someone and suffer financially. You see? And this self-limiting belief across the board, Geminis have been wrangling with, along with this idea of trust. And it has brought us to a very interesting space. Because as dual as we are, we really want an answer about this. We don't want to be of two minds about this. We would like a concrete, definitive answer on how does this exactly work? Do we ever get to just have both? Without ever realizing that we are perhaps making that a reality. Now, when you look at it in terms of, oh, I've been thinking this way and that's why it appears this way, then things start to change drastically. And this is a season of drastic change. Scorpio season lulls you into it. Mysterious, beautiful, golden light. Everything's turning colors. Sagittarius comes in like the dark night. And we move here to the second row. Speaking of the dark night, boy, would you feel a lot better now in the moment, but also moving forward when it comes to having to make these decisions. Now, if you're dealing with a Taurus and a Capricorn, and you somehow have to decide between them, I would let go of the lot of them. Right now, I would only hold on to anyone who willingly wants to be in a Nine of Cups situation with me. And if they don't want that, and if their priorities are different from that, I would not waste their time. Page of Wands and the Hanged Man. There are a few money deals that you've been waiting a while on, and I think you started to think that they had been stagnant for so long now that they weren't going to work out. Surprisingly, that starts to move. And you start to see the fruits of that, and it's really exciting. In your work life, there has been a very seditious plot. There have been people speaking against you, personal life or work life, both. There have been people speaking against you, spouting great lies and pulling the wool over many people's eyes, and doing so with quite a lot of charm and grace, confusing people even further. But no matter how much, Gemini, you feel like people are speaking ill of you, or you feel Seven of Swords, betrayed by someone who should never have treated you that way, should always have been, should always have been on your side, just know that part of the reason that they're doing this is because you finally decided to tell them the truth. It's all fun and games until Gemini decides to tell the truth. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. You have an opportunity in this Sagittarius season to take a very big and very profitable risk. And I suggest that you do so. You have the will to, you have the energy, and now, after Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, you have the rare insight into self that most Geminis lack, and that makes us unbearable. The Hermit is a welcome card for us. Now, if this is someone from your past, a very strange opportunity might open up for you to repair that relationship. I'm not sure if you want to, but it may easily turn back into something that you for a long time wanted to get away from. Of course, that may also be because there is some deeper connection there, but just know that if there is, that's something that will come to you no matter what you do. Better for you to focus on work. Okay, coming down here to the Lover's card, get your rest. And try against all your instincts to not attribute it to something that's gone by or a person from your past. Try to remember that you have gotten where you've gotten because of who you are and because of what you left behind and what left you behind. Let's not forget. Okay, let's not forget. If you have heavy water placements, you may be very emotional in December. You may feel very caged by some of the stuff that's going on around you that has nothing to do with you. If you have a Sagittarian in your life, they may feel very hurt by you and your feelings for them and their feelings for you. Later on, early January, there's another big wave of money coming. It may start off as something pretty innocuous, but it turns into something huge. Just keep your eyes. Okay, so now let's look at the rest of, let's do a shuffle and see what comes up for the rest of January moving into 2020. I feel like this was already like quite a 2020 read. At least that's how it felt. But let's do one fresh. All right, so now, Gemini, take a deep breath. Roll your shoulders back. Sit up straight. Let your mind relax. Sorry, one of my hairs was stuck in the cards. Let's keep going. I'll do it. I can do it like this. Let's see what falls out. We're looking at January 2020, and we're overall getting a sense of our year to come. Well, all right. With the Zaddy card right away. Okay, King of Pentacles. Well, it looks good for us. Queen of Swords looks fabulous. A guy, a person, a partner with money. Okay, love it. And then here we have Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. So a big opportunity that comes to you. Messages, messages, messages. But you have to be really careful, because if you get involved in other people's business right now, they're really going to try to blame you and pull you into a fight. They want to pull you out of your zone in January. They want to pull you out of this sweet spot in March through April that you're trying to get to. Interesting. Very interesting. Gotta be careful with the messages. Gotta be careful not to say anything too harsh to anybody. Just play it real cool, you know? Play it real cool. That 10 of Pentacles life is chasing you. That committed, grown up, we got money life, full of love and happiness and almost like an innocent kind of love, it's chasing you. It really, really wants you. I think all you have to do here is just keep, you know, swimming and rowing away from your worst tendencies as the tarp starts, you know, beating the side of the window. And those worst tendencies, of course, being when we get our most harsh self. So watching what you say, staying out of the drama and the ego-based arguments no matter what. Don't let yourself get sucked in no matter what. If you're having an issue with someone where you can tell that it's ego-based either on their side or yours, let it go. Focus on the abundance and more is going to come to you. The 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups is chasing you. All you have to do is stand still, and anyone who's coming along who doesn't fit that vibe of bringing you that energy, just politely move along. No need to get into it. Look, it's chasing you, especially if this is an air sign. Oh yeah, they have you in their sights. Just go with it, Gemini. It'll be great. January 2020 is going to be a beautiful start to the year. I'm really excited for us. Really excited. Really, and I like that it's coming for us, you know? Very nice stuff. Love you.